Our VIP guests to come up and stand behind the...
As Australians, we are one of the most successful countries in resettling people from all over the world. Saying to people who have come to Australia and are of Chinese ancestry, you are just as much Australian as anybody else. You can play a part. And so I think that my Chinese friends should say, yes, I want to play a part, and I will play a part in the Liberal Party because it encourages every individual to be able to make their contribution to this country.
And we need people like you to be out there, people like us to be out there making sure that we continually promote this way of life. And as Philip said, there's different sides of politics, there's different parties inside of politics, but the freedoms that we enjoy and the empowerment that we advocate for in the Liberal Party, that economic prosperity that underpins educational outcomes, that underpins employment, that underpins growth, that underpins all the aspirations that you want for yourselves and your children.
And so Parramatta is at that centre, and Parramatta, I can proudly claim, is that, as Philip said, that exemplar of diversity. You know, I think if you look at the stats, we're about average on everything except our multiculturalism. And in fact, the people, 55% of my population in the electorate were actually born overseas. And there is no greater percentage than the Chinese community that were actually... In another 10 years, 50% of the population of Greater Sydney will live west of Parramatta. So Parramatta is geographically that centre, and it'll have an increasing importance. But it is the exemplar of multiculturalism. You know, Philip talked about the role of, and I won't go over because Philip is more eloquent in his role of multiculturalism than I will ever be. But one thing I do steal off Philip is to say that multiculturalism is the building blocks of Australia.
They've worked hard just like the Chinese community. They've acquired wealth through sacrifice, through hard work. They've given the best for their kids. They've gone without to get their kids forward, and they're still voting Labor. Such good community representation, Chinese community representation in our community. Why haven't we got that same level of representation both at state, federal and a local level? And I think the Lpcc can be a driving force.
I'm doing connect with Chinese business associations, Chinese business the entrepreneurs to support the Liberal, because I believe Liberal get a better view to this nation and doing hard job for our New South Wales peoples. So that's why I joined the party. So it's a great honor to me to join the Liberal Lpcc, and also we set up the Chinese friendship to the Liberal. So I think under the guideline of the Hudson and Benjamin Chiu, I will do a better job for the Liberal, for the country, for the New South Wales people, and for the Chinese community. Thank you.
I started my political career with the background of a minor party, but I really made my serious decision 2 years ago. I want to join this great political party to serve the community more. So everyone knows that the council will be merged into big councils start from last year, the 12th of May, and the Hurstville, especially with the Coral Council, will merge into Georges River Council. Like someone, Matthew, sitting at the media table, he was just asking me, Nancy, are you going to run for the council in the 9th of September this year? I said, I will. I think the Liberal Party needs me and needs my community really done a lot and really done better for the future. So I will be standing for my position, and I want to do more for this new division as well. So I should say, without all your support, and help. With the passion to serve the community, not only for the parties, but all the charity as well, like Elsa, the one I always respect, like my big sister, and someone you represent your business, no matter big or a small size of business, you really serve the community in your way. So